Cannon Harbor.
We're down at Harbor Way and Grace Street, right at Bellamy. Here you can see a facility. Here. So it might be a bragging facility, a combination facility for multiple folks. But one cold stored here, another 50 or 100 stored in the back. And I always wondered how long does it take to go through that inventory? When you look at something like this happening this week in Rome, and you understand pretty quickly it takes to go through an inventory of holes like this in no time at all. It's a rarely seen side of the kind of emergency this kind of spawn. When you facilities like this, there are others as well. There's one on Erie Boulevard extension out towards Walmart, I believe. It's New York State DOT Hospital. Maybe that's NYMO. And they have the same kind of equipment and utility poles and things out there. So we've got lined up here. Mechanics trucks, maintain trucks, all sorts of equipment. And it's all hands on deck out here at Bellamy Park. So we've got a couple of poles strapped together here that have fallen down, taken out of the ground. And there it looks like 5 or 6 feet that these poles are buried in the ground. So they're not going to come out of the ground, they're going to snap off in this kind of a weather. Ready to go. So it takes a lot of effort from a lot of people, a lot of organizations to put something like this back together again. We got some really neat storm clouds forming over there. Kind of interesting coming up in the sky there. But just an idea. I've seen this area before, but I haven't paid too much attention about what they do. As you can see, if we walk back there a little further, they've got a lot more trucks and equipment. It looks like a Verizon facility. And, whoops, sorry about that. They've got a lot of equipment back here to do things with, so that's kind of neat. I don't want to get into the way of folks doing their business. So, just trying to stay low and maybe hit some areas where there's not a lot of traffic. If there's not a lot of traffic, there's not a lot of people doing work to try to get things in line here. Right here, there's a ton of traffic backed up, as you can see right here, all the way up to the meat market here on the corner. And it's backed up quite a ways. That's almost a quarter of a mile for people coming from the bridge there, underneath the railroad track, over the canal and under the railroad tracks on the other side. And the traffic is backed up almost to the bridge here. That's just typical everyday traffic, but it is backed up today for sure. Okay, so we're going to let you go, and we'll see what else we can bring you here in the meantime, okay?